Welcome. Today I want to talk about values from dark to light. First, prime your miniature black. Take a look at it under the light of your lamp. This will give you an idea about how you could paint your highlights. You can even take a few pictures and use them as your guide. Today we are starting with black and white. Black primer serves here as the darkest shadow. A slightly lighter gray will serve as midtones. We use it to paint everything but the darkest shadows. We will keep painting in layers, and with each new layer we will be using a lighter gray and covering a smaller area. When you begin to paint a miniature, many decisions stand before you. What colors to use, how bright or dark they should be, how saturated. But you don't have to make these decisions from start or even at the same time. Dividing your work in sections and painting them one by one will help you understand them better and how they affect each other. Today we started with values because they're a lot easier to understand than color. It's important to learn to see and paint them because they help define shape and contrast. And later it will be easier to see how they affect color and saturation. When it comes to placing highlights, here you have the power to decide how much light you want to add and to which areas. I would like the face and the shield to stand out, so this is where I will focus the brightest highlights. When it's time to start adding color, you can first paint the section you think is the easiest or the most important. When you're not sure about the colors you choose or how saturated they need to be, try adding more water to your paint, making it more transparent. It's important to learn to control water in your brush. Try to be aware of how much water your brush can hold and how much water it needs to hold. Always remove excess water and give it a try. Sometimes it can be difficult to decide on color for clothes or other elements, so instead you can paint more or less transparent colors everywhere else and see if it helps you visualize how the miniature should look. This might give you some ideas about what other colors to go for. By adding color over black and white under painting, you have better control of how much saturation you are getting. This is going to be helpful in cases where you don't want to have strong saturation in your work, or some parts of it. You can slowly glaze the rest of the colors over using the underpainting you created. How far you want to go is up to you. You can keep low saturation and subtle blends and maybe have one or two saturated elements. With more layers you could also introduce more colors to change the color you have or to add variety. You could add colder colors to your shadows and warmer colors to your highlights. I hope you found this approach helpful and learned something new today. Until next time.
Thank you.